Hello and welcome to our Nigerian viewers and viewers around the world. This is Election Watch. Anambra Decides 2021. I am Kelly Egiga. It's a special live coverage of the governorship elections in Anambra State. It's not over yet, as we understand. We have just one more local government to go, Ihiala local government area, where we understand supplementary elections are supposed to be conducted or are being conducted, because I understand it was supposed to start somewhere at 10 a.m. Hopefully we can speak with our correspondent, Daily Faso, who is on ground monitoring the elections. But so far so good. It's been a very interesting exercise, even though there were pockets of disruptions and violence recorded. And of course, there was also the malfunctioning of the bimodal verification device, of course, which generated a lot of controversies. I hope that INEC has got that sorted out. Hopefully, we can speak with our correspondent as well as get some feedback from him as regards to the security situation in that state and the anxiety, of course, at the moment. I understand that Chike Chudi joins us live on the program, is with us on the program. He's a public affairs analyst to help us make sense of all of these controversies surrounding the supplementary elections in Anambra State. Chike, thank you so much for agreeing to speak with Galaxy TV this time. So a lot of controversies. Perhaps we should even begin with the extension, which had a lot of controversies. I wonder how you are reacting to what is playing out in Anambra State, especially now that we understand the supplementary elections were expected to commence somewhere at 10 a.m. But according to our correspondent on ground a moment ago, I had a chat with him. The INEC officials were even yet to leave the INEC office to Ihiala local government area, where I understand there are about 20 wards in that particular local government. Well, thank you for staying with us. This is Election Watch. Anambra Decides 2021. We do sincerely apologize for all of the technical hitches we're experiencing. Let's cross over live to Oka, the Anambra State capital, where Daily Faso joins us live for the program. Our correspondent who has been following the elections. Daily, I'm sure you are in Ihiala local government area, precisely where the supplementary elections are ongoing. Can you even confirm for us if the supplementary elections have even commenced, which was supposed to start at 10 a.m. today?
Yes, as I speak with you, I'm in Ihiala, not far from the INEC Secretariat. No material. I repeat, the election was to start by 10 a.m. this morning. But it's past 11. The polling units have not opened. They have seen me sorting out the material as early as 7:30 a.m. when we got there. The materials have not been moved to the polling unit. Prior to what INEC told us yesterday and the statement they issued, that the election starts from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But as I speak with you authoritatively, we've gone round the polling units that the material has not left the INEC secretariat there. Down there along the flight, you could see that there's traffic build-up for vehicles going towards Owerri. So that is what we experience now. The election has not started as I speak with you. But the curfew, which started 11:55 p.m. last night, is still on effect. People that fly through this road are only those that are on election duties. But the story here is that the election has not started.
As to just why the elections are not ongoing at the moment. One had even expected INEC to conduct these elections, supplementary elections, yesterday, Monday. A lot of controversies about the extension date and all of that. I wonder what feeders you're getting probably behind camera.
Yes, what they told us, the INEC, the REC said, every Monday in the southeast, what was what the proscribed IPOB group said is a sit at home order. Yesterday it took effect in Oka and neighboring states in Enugu, what have you there. So maybe that was the reason INEC said they shifted it to Tuesday. But we expected that shifting it to Tuesday morning like this, materials would have been everywhere. But we've just been driving the media, we've been asking series of questions, So my ad hoc staff we spoke with, who don't want to come on camera, mostly these call members, they said they don't want to release the result sheet now because of the experience they had in the Demili, whereby an SPO, supervisory polling officer, absconded with 41 result sheets. So maybe they are trying to take precautionary measures. But the thing is that people have been waiting. No one knows. Some of them might even say maybe they want to frustrate them and go home. So the materials have not arrived. Just apprehension. People have been saying, why is INEC not getting it right this time when they have time to plan for this supplementary election?
I'm not sure the statistics exactly about that particular local government, Ihiala local government area, but I think we do have about 20 wards in that particular local government. Perhaps you can help us out with some of the statistics on ground and the polling units as well. But let me also ask you, is there a lot of security presence on ground at the moment?
Yes. The security presence in Ihiala today was really commendable because, like what the CP said yesterday night, that over 1,000 policemen will be drafted here. And some minutes ago, while we were at the INEC secretariat there, where they were waiting, all of them now, they moved to that area, to ensure that they monitor these materials as they come out. But why you see this gridlock behind me here is because of the security check. Now, down towards Owerri there, where the border town there, no vehicle comes in and no one goes out because of the curfew. The security presence, very, very okay here. And I must let you know that Ihiala has over 148 voters. 148 voters, and so, yes, 148,000 voters, yes, for Ihiala, so much interest has been placed on this Ihiala here because of what happened. I know the voters present, and most of them have not been coming out, maybe because materials have not arrived. The polling unit, the schools we went to, St. John, St. Mary's, nearby at Ukbo Junction there, the border town, none of them were there, but only we saw some police presence there waiting for materials to come. For the sensitive election of this nature, being the only election in Anambra State today, one would expect materials to have arrived. I think INEC owed us an explanation.
We all expected that it would be a smooth sail and then they'll keep to their time, 10 a.m. But talk us through, if you may, Dele, about the voters. All of these playing out, the controversies, the malfunction of leaders, the delays, the suspension, I'm wondering, what are the voters and residents of that area telling you at this time? Is this generating a lot of suspicion?
Definitely, the November 6th election, what everyone said, they want to vote and they right off the papers. But, the REC, they told us that here election here would prove a point, the correction will have been made because a lot of technicalities that happened there would not repeat itself. So a lot of INEC technical engineers have been drafted here to Ihiala to see, not just with one beavers, but more, to see that if one is not responding, others will follow up to ensure that the system
alleged harassment of journalists. I understand some media personalities were harassed or embarrassed by security officials. Can you confirm that story for us?
That is very correct. That is very correct. When we were coming into this, we personally saw some trucks of soldiers driving inside this town. They were coming inside and not just harassing of journalists. Some journalists had even identified themselves. They were asking them not to take their shots. One that even took shot, they had to follow him until he left the scene. Then another sorry incident was a guy in the junction in Ihiala, very close to where I'm standing. He was shot by a soldier man. I saw him right on it, and I have the picture of that guy that was shot. He was shot on the arm, and a coming policemen had to carry him and rush him down to the hospital. While he was shot, the soldiers they drove by, and the journalists on ground, they made sure nobody came out with their cameras You know, they made sure nobody came out with their cameras to take any shot there. But inside our vehicle, you know, I had to try to just get a shot of the guy. I was on a pool of his blood before we left the scene. So
being on ground, kudos to yourself and your team. Of course, we'll check in with you subsequently on other programs here on Galaxy TV.
thank you for having me.
I'm sure that will do it for us at this time of the program. So, according to report and according to our correspondent, who is our eyes and ears on ground, right there at Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, the supplementary elections, which was scheduled for 10 a.m. by the Independent National Electoral Commission. As of course, a statement was put out by the National Commissioner and the Chairman Voter Education and Information, Fisus Koye. Yet, it's 11:30 or 1 minute to 11:30. No supplementary elections is ongoing just yet in the remaining one local government area, Ihiala local government area in Anambra State. I think INEC should do better. And that does it for us on this edition of the program. I'll catch you again some other time. Bye.